fans, thank you guys for tuning in to another wrap-up of the Chargers football game. Today we had the Browns coming to town against 3-1 Chargers. The Browns came into town, put up 42 points on the Chargers. The Chargers, though, put up 47 points in a crazy football game. There were multiple lead changes throughout the game in the fourth quarter. Both teams put up a combined 1,000-plus yards of offense today. There was 12 total touchdowns scored, 41 points scored in the fourth quarter. Let you know how crazy this game was. The Browns passed for 305 yards. Nick Chubb rushed for 161 yards. Like, he just kind of surprising. Elusive speed, elusive power, and just kind of catch you off guard until you're right there. He's right up on you, and it goes by you. So showed some poor tackling, kind of came back to haunt the Chargers today to allow him to average 7.7 yards a carry. Mike Williams had a big game. He set a career high with 165-yard catching. He did have 2 touchdowns. To do that, Justin Herbert was catching them. They caught him on 2 big bomb plays, but Justin Herbert eclipses Dan Marino and Patrick Mahomes to become the leader with the most 300-yard passing games in the first 2 seasons of his career. I think he now has 11. They previously had 10, so he was tied with those guys with 10. So pretty impressive game. Derwin James on the defensive side of the ball, he had 17 total tackles. 17 total tackles, 9 solo. 14 of those tackles were made in the first half. That's the most by any player in 15 seasons. So the Chargers are really doing it on both sides of the ball. They had also a good running game. Austin Eckler he had 3 touchdowns. Probably one of them he'd want to give back. But he had 3 touchdowns. Another combined 100-plus yards from the line of scrimmage, which makes it really impressive. He climbs to, I think he's in total receiving touchdowns. I think he has 19. He's number 2 on the list for the Chargers behind, I want to say Chuck Muncie. Don't quote me on that. I want to say Chuck Muncie. He's number 2 on that list. So Austin Eckler getting it done. The Bolts now 4-1. I had them winning 11 games this season. I did not have them eclipsing the Chiefs for number 1 in this division. However, the Chiefs right now I think are down by 18 to the Buffalo Bills. So they have a stranglehold right now in this division. They faced the 3-1 Ravens. The Ravens plays tomorrow, so we'll see what their record is by then. But they go to Baltimore to play the Ravens next week. So we'll see if the Chargers can keep up this great offense, solid defense, this good team building football. To win a game like this, you have to have a superstar quarterback. That's the words of the gangster coach, Brandon Staley. Why is a gangster? It's a term that he kind of likes to use, and you can check it out. I'm going to do a feature story on Staley tonight. But he likes to use that word. And I say because the way he commands the team, the way he commands the game. Last week he was 3 for 2 on 4th down. This week he's 3 for 3 on 4th down. He has no problem going for it. 4th and 3, 4th and 7. Staley might go for it. The defense better be ready for it because he's going to go for it. He's going to keep the offense on the field. He said earlier in the preseason he wants to err on the side of he doesn't mind being aggressive, and he want to give the ball to his best player, which is Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert again putting up numbers to show you why he's the best player. 398 yard passing, I believe. So he really shows you why he's their best player and the engine that drives his team. They had great offensive line play today. So the Chargers show that they're an overall good football team. The Browns, after this loss, they go back home. They welcome in the 5-0 Cardinals. Now they're 3-2. Welcome in the Cardinals. So this could have been a playoff preview for us because I got the Chargers making the playoffs. I got the Browns making the playoffs. And we'll see what happened in that division because, again, they play Baltimore next week. Pittsburgh's on the downslide. So this really could be a playoff. We can see both of these teams could meet each other again as a playoff preview that we saw today. So this was a great game. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Chargers, to my recap, actually. I appreciate the Chargers for give me the credential. Let me come down here and check them out. If you guys like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Mash the subscribe button. Mash the like button. Let me know that you appreciate the feedback or the knowledge that we're giving you. Also, if you haven't done so yet, hit the guys up on HNB Media TV. Make sure you check them out and subscribe to their page as well. Voice of the Fans on YouTube. Subscribe to the page. Voice of the Fans podcast. Make sure you tune into that each and every week on the YouTube page, HNB Media, or any podcast platform that you listen to. Make sure you check us out, Voice of the Fans on podcast, because I really appreciate the feedback that we get. And as always, fans, thank you for making our voice your choice. Have a good one.